Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome back into the Miami Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Nic Rohloff, and we have yet another Heat game on a Sunday afternoon. It feels like the Heat play every single Sunday alive. Does it not feel like that to you? At least it feels like that to me. It feels like I've been working every Sunday for the past 2 months. But welcome in because we have a big game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Did I say Cavaliers? It's a Sunday, man. It's a Sunday. I feel like the Heat. I just don't have my A game right now. But hopefully the Heat do bring their A game today because it is a massive game for the Miami Heat. They play the Cavs for the final time this season. They're 2-1 against Cleveland on the year. This is that fourth matchup. And the Sixers beat the Clippers today. So if the Heat do not win today, they will fall to the 8th spot. They are now technically a half game back of Philadelphia. It's a big game for Miami in the standings wise. It's also a big game to get right after that abysmal loss on Friday night against the New Orleans Pelicans where Jimmy Butler got clowned. The entire organization got clowned, if you're asking me. So Heat need to win today, and I need to know where everybody is watching from on this Sunday afternoon. Shout out your city for me down in the comment section. Let me know where everybody's watching from. Sunday afternoon, we got March Madness on once again. Heat basketball on as well. We'll keep you updated on all the action in the hoops world today. So let me know where you're watching from. Miami Heat fan forever saying, let's go Heat. Uncle's watching from Indianapolis. Uncle Plain Guy, let's go. Justin Deere says, let's get this win. Daniel Barry tuning in. Jimmy Butler is hyped up for today's game. Jaime, Tyman, Nestor. Good to see some of the real ones in the chat. Do we have confidence in Miami today? That's what I want to know. Do we have confidence in the Heat getting a win? It's at home. It's in the 305, the Kaseya Center. Will the Heat be able to pull this one out? Boy, I hope so, because this team is trending in the wrong direction, which is not ideal as the playoffs. Actually, the last day of the regular season, fun fact, is exactly 3 weeks away from today. April 14th, I believe that day is. April 14th. April 14th, last day of the regular season. 3 weeks from today. Take on the Raptors to wrap up the year. So the Heat have, I think they have 4 games this week. Or do they have 3 games? I don't remember. Don't I remember. Gigi's watching from Michigan, though. So we got Indianapolis, we got Michigan, we got Jimmy Butler watching from Miami. Our good pal Jimmy, who got clowned. Jimmy, are your feelings hurt? Are you okay? I know Friday night was a rough night for you, man. How are you feeling, Jimmy? What's up, Bob? What's up, Bob? How's everyone doing? Jimmy Butler, how are you doing, man? I feel like you got hit pretty hard on Friday night on the interweb. A lot of people were clowning you, Jimmy. You're good. You're good. Good to see. Good to see. Manuel says, hey, Nick, hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend too, Bob. Manuel. How's your weekend, Manuel? That's what I want to know. My weekend is all right. I watched some college basketball yesterday with a pet, some buddies. Went over to a friend's house last night. Crazy end of Creighton, Oregon last night. How about that? How about that? Melvin says, what up? What's up, Melvin? What's up, Melvin? What's up, TBC Prods? Uncle says April 7th, Panthers and Heat play. Yeah, next Sunday. Or 2 Sundays from now. The Heat play the next 3 Sundays. They play next Sunday against the Wizards, the following Sunday against the Pacers, and then the following Sunday on the last day of the regular season against the Toronto Raptors. I'm telling you, the Heat play every single Sunday. I don't know if you guys like that or not, but selfishly, I don't, because I'd like to have a Sunday off at work for once in a while, and I haven't had a Sunday off in what feels like a millennium, and I'm not having a Sunday off in the near future because the next 3 Sundays they play. They're killing me. I got that, TBC. I kind of figured that out. Ty Man says, Rolly, Ty Man! How's it going? Bob says, what happened to Butler? Nothing happened. You just got, because of what he said after the Heat beat the Pelicans in New Orleans, he got clowned after the Pelicans beat us up. Dardar says over 205 is winnable here. Is that what the over under in this game is? 205? That's ridiculously low. I've got money on James Madison as they're taking on the Duke Blue Devils right now. They're down 16, so that's not good. I have them plus 6.5. I knew I shouldn't have bought into the Dukes. But I tell you what, I bet James Madison against Wisconsin. I picked them to win. They smoked them, so I was like, all right, I'll just ride my Dukies again today against the other Duke Blue Devils. And they stink. They're back to shit. Helby says Marquette or Margate in the house. Okay, I thought you said Marquette. Melvin says Alabama game today, Roll Tide. Alabama's game should be fun. Them and Clemson face off. The Tigers and Alabama, they play no defense, so that should be a high-scoring game. Should be fun. Should be fun. Continue to let me know where you're watching from. But in the meantime, let me tell you about today's sponsor, and that is Factor Meals, the number one daily fantasy number one ready-to-eat meal delivery kit in America. And you should get started with them today if you want to be eating right, but also getting some gourmet meals that take absolutely no time. Eating's better with Factor's delicious ready-to-eat meals. Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian-approved, and ready to go in 2 minutes. You'll have over 35 different options to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Also, there are more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled up and feeling good all day long. What are you waiting for? Get started today. We'll tell you more about Factor Meals throughout today's show, but I also have to tell you about the number one daily fantasy sports app that is sponsoring today's live stream, and that is Prize Picks. Head over to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. The number one daily fantasy sports app for the reason they make it fun every single day for new users and returning users alike. With Demon and Goblins, Taco Tuesdays, specials, they have it all. I made some picks for today's game. I got Jimmy Butler, 22.5 points more than on Darius Garland, 19.5 points. And also more than on Nikola Jovic, the sweet prince of mine, more than 7.5 points as well. We'll revisit my picks throughout today's live show, but make sure you get started with Prize Picks when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. Who you got in tonight's game? MIA for the Heat, CLE for the Cavs. I'd like to be able to confidently pick MIA, but I don't know if I'm able to do that, folks. The Heat have not been playing good ball as of late. So I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to see the good things in life, but I'm gonna be reserved as well. The links for both of our sponsors are in the live chat right now, by the way, folks. By the way, we got Dar saying MIA, Jimmy Butler saying MIA, Ty Man, Melvin. Oh, Jesus Batista's in the building. What's up, Jesus? How you doing? How's your weekend? How's your Sunday? My guy, one of the legends, one of the real ones. I'd say probably the second GOAT right now. If I had to put the big three of Heat Report viewers, I think one is Sam Loctera, two is Jesus Batista, three is Mr. Gio, and then if we wanted to put a fourth, I'd probably slide in Wasim Khan into that Mount Rushmore lineup. But we got a Mount Rushmore of the Heat Report in the building. What's up, Jesus? How's your weekend, buddy? Said chilling. It's good to hear. I'm sweating out this James Madison bet. They're down 19, and I got them plus 6.5. I'm in trouble. Yami's rocking with Miami. Bob Miami, Heat fan forever. Jesus Batista's got the guts. Hell Beast, 18. Type in those MIAs as well. We are about 16 minutes away from tip. Probably going to slate off to get started about 6:12 Eastern time. Miami fan first, any news about Tyler? I have not seen an update or heard any update on Tyler Herro outside of that original one that was posted earlier this week that said he is hopeful to return by the end of the regular season and is going to be reevaluated in a week or two. So not good there, but there's 3 weeks, as I said, left in the regular season. So if he's reevaluated in a week and a half, that would give him another week and a half to come back in the regular season, which is ideal because I don't think it would benefit Tyler or Miami for him to return to the lineup for the first time in what would be a month and a half, 2 months, and it be in the postseason. I'd like for him to play about 4 or 5 games in the regular season, even if it's just 2 or 3 games in the regular season, before getting things going again for the playoffs when everything rises, the intensity, the contact, the physicality, the defense. I'd like to see Tyler get a couple games under his belt before he returns. I also think it would be an intriguing thing. I know a lot of people said Tyler Herro needs to be the sixth man again. I actually think he might be. This is a personal feeling. I don't know anything personally, but since he hasn't played in so long, would it not benefit Miami to just bring him off the bench? Like, let him ease into it? Feels like it would. Melvin's been a Heat fan since 1994. Yes, sir. Adrian says, how sure are you that Tyler comes back this season? I'm not 1,000% confident. I'd probably give it I think it's a 75% chance. But there is 25% of me that believes he will never come back. I don't know what. I just have a bad feeling about it, man. He's been out for so long. So long. 63 people watching. If you're ready for the game, hit that like button. Like all streams, if we get the 50 likes before tip in 15 minutes, I will take a shot of tequila. We got 63 people watching. If everyone likes the video, we'll be able to get to that goal. Oh, a $10 super chat from the man himself, Jesus Batista. I'll be back later, okay, at Haluva Sandbar. Should be on before the end of the game, but let's go hear a little something for good luck and to start the stream. I appreciate you, Jesus Batista. You're a legend. You're a real one for always popping out and supporting the channel. You're going to get a raffle ticket for the D. Wade and LeBron laser-printed autograph photo. Shout out to you, Jesus Batista, who won our February month raffle for the D. Wade jersey, but he was kind enough to give it back to someone else who was Mr. Gio. Appreciate you. Enjoy the sandbar. That sounds pretty sick. I assume it's a bar on a beach. That sounds much more fun than what we're doing around here, if we're going to be honest. So enjoy those drinks, and if you return. Hopefully you do give us some good luck for the Heat to get a win, because it's a must-needed game, if you ask me. That does remind me, we do have a Super Chat menu today, and any Super Chat gets on the show like Jesus Batista. $10, like Jesus Batista, gets you a D. Wade and LeBron raffle ticket. What does that mean? Well, look at this little guy that we have here in Stu. At the end of the month, so actually a week from today, next Sunday is our final stream of the month of March. We will raffle off this signed photo between D. Wade and LeBron James. Look at this pretty thing. Perfect thing to hang up if you're asking me. $10 gets you a raffle ticket for one of those. Only a week left. Folks. $20 gets you into the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame, which gets you on the ball. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names into the Heat Report Hall of Famer. Our Hall of Famers: Content Lounge, Sam Loctera, Jesus Batista, Wasim Khan, Kangray, Aiden Law, and AS. Those are our 7 Hall of Famers right now. If you want to join the Hall of Fame and get your Vice jacket, and every time you come into the chat, I'll guarantee I say your name, because if you're a Hall of Famer, I'm going to shout you out every single time. Jesus Batista is one of them. You saw what he can do here. Get your name on the ball, and when we fill out this entire ball, we're going to raffle this off as well. Give a sweet little Heat basketball to someone. $50 is a beer bong if you want to get crazy on a Sunday afternoon. And look, another Hall of Famer is in the building. Content Lounge. What's up, Content Lounge? That's a Hall of Famer right there. $50 beer bong. And Rolly's deal of the day. Every super chat equals 5 jumping jacks. Could be $1 super chat. Could be $10. Could be $5. Could be $20. It don't matter. We're going to do 5 jumping jacks every single time a super chat comes in. So we got 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every super chat. I got you, Jesus. I got you, Jesus. I got you. I owe you 5. I got you 5. That's today's deal of the day. All right, 11 minutes away from tip. Only 25 likes. Hit that like button if you want the Heat to win. Like the video if you want me to take a shot of tequila before tip-off. Let me turn my fan. If we get to 50 likes, we will take a shot. We're 25 away. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. 25 likes away. Come on, folks. Benigns in the building. King of Reese's says, is Jimmy Buckets playing? Jimmy Butler is playing. Jimmy Butler's in a chat too, apparently. 18 likes away from 50. We got 10 minutes to do so. The Heat are without Jaime Jaquez Jr. today, unfortunately. He's out with knee and ankle soreness, so hopefully he will return relatively soon because the Heat absolutely need the services of their talented rookie out of UCLA, Triple J. He's also out with Tyler Herro, Kevin Love, and Duncan Robinson. The starting lineup for the Miami Heat tonight goes as follows. Is once again Terry Rozier, Patty Mills, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jovic, and Bam Adebayo. Some news for the Cleveland Cavaliers, by the way. Evan Mobley, who originally I don't think was planning to play today's game, is making his long return for the Cavs. So they have the two big men inside in the form of Evan Mobley and Jared Allen pairing up with Darius Garland. Donovan Mitchell is still out for the Cavaliers. So no Cleveland Cavaliers superstar D-Mitch, but they do get back Evan Mobley, one of the better defenders in the entire NBA. Which brings me to this. No Jaquez, no Herro, no Duncan, no Love. Who needs to step up for Miami to win the night? It might have to start with your two stars in Jimmy and Bam, but I need to know who needs to step up the most in your opinion. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I see some Terry Rozier from New Gen NBA. Bam from Tyler Santana. Hot Dog says Cole Swider. I doubt he gets that much minutes again, but maybe he does. Brian McKenna says Rozier. Manuel says Terry Rozier and Bam. Jimmy Butler says myself. Mirage says Bam and Terry. So a lot of Adebayos, a lot of Terry Rozier as well. If you remember Wednesday's game against the Cavs where the Heat got a dramatic victory, it was thanks to Terry Rozier's heroics late in that ball game. Big-time 4-point play to tie it up with a minute and a half, and then the game-winning three with 15 seconds left on a sidestep right-wing bang job to put the Heat up 105-102. We'll see if they're going to be able to play some good ball again today and get a victory. Oh, man, Duke is up by 24. Jeez. Terry needs to be scary, Terry. I don't hate that. 100 people watching. Remember, if you want the Heat to win and if you're ready for the game, like the video. If I get 50 likes on the channel on this live stream before tip-off, I'm taking a shot tequila. We're 16 away. Max Strus, by the way, is still out for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Our good pal, still not active for Cleveland. But Evan Mobley making his return, that's a big deal. The former top 5 pick out of USC. He's lengthy. I imagine he will be guarding Bam Adebayo. He might be guarding Jimmy for all I know. Who knows? I imagine they'd probably put Jared Allen on Bam. Maybe Evan Mobley on Jimmy. Give him some length issues. I doubt they'd waste Evan Mobley on Jovic. Plus, Jovic could space the floor, which would bring Mobley out to the three-point line, not allowing him to help inside and protect shots. So, we'll see. 12 likes away from 50. Can we get there? Come on. Michael Wazowski knows the building or the motto, and he knows what we have to do. Marab says someone got a link for the game right here, man. I'm gonna do play-by-play commentary analysis. We have a live scoreboard. What else could you ask for, Marab? What else could you ask for? Kane Angel's in the building. What's up, Kane? 10 likes away from 50. That thumbs up icon. I hope Jimmy has a good game. The Heat need him to have a good game, that's for sure. Well, Rob, we're streaming the game, but we can't actually show the game. Because if we did, we'd get copyrighted. But I basically do radio play-by-play. But something that radio doesn't have that we do have is video aspect with a scoreboard. So we'll have a scoreboard right here showing the score, and I'll basically do radio play-by-play. You want to hang out and watch it this way if you can't watch it another way? It's a pretty fun way to watch it if you ask me, especially if you're a Heat fan. If you're a Cavs fan, I'd understand not. But if you're a Heat fan, you should stay here and hang out. The other people in the chat who come around every game, I think can attest and put in a good word for me that this is a pretty fun time. I think you got to take the over, right? If it's actually 204, 205, if it's that low in an NBA game, I know the Heat are challenged offensively, but I feel like you got to take it. I feel like you got to take it. I got to take it. I got to take it. 6 likes away from 50. 5 minutes away from tip. I need 6 people to like the video for me to take a shot at tequila before the game starts. I really want to. I really hope to. So I like taking shots at tequila. Dardar says, let's go. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. No, we lost a like somehow. That's unfortunate. I don't know. That's possible. 5 likes away. What's up, AS? My bad for not responding to you on Twitter before the game on Friday. I just didn't see it. I don't check my Twitter DMs often, to be honest. I have to be expecting something. But AS, I would have been wrong. So I would have went with the Spurs. Yeah, Michael Wazowski, I don't know. We're 5 likes away. Come on. Helby says, are you from Florida? No, I'm from Rochester, New York, in it's near Buffalo, near Canada. I will say this, Hellbeast. I have a second home in Fort Myers, Florida. So I spend most of my time in Rochester, New York as a kid, in Fort Myers, Florida. But I now live in Dallas, Texas, working for Chat Sports. All right, we got the 50 likes. Hell yeah, hell yeah. EU says, guys, you know the starting lineup? eFootball Hub. I got you, my guy. Starting lineup for Miami. Patty Mills, Terry Rozier, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, and Nikola Jovic. Shot time. King Mystics, what's up, man? What's up, King? Alfred says, Miami, he got this game. I hope so. Alfred, good name, by the way. Obviously, the famous Butler to Batman, Bruce Wayne, which I don't know about you guys, and I'll openly admit this. I am a big comic book guy. Not in the fact of like watching comic or reading comic books, so maybe I'm not a big comic book guy, but I love superhero movies and TV shows. Like Batman's, I think, my favorite fictional character of all time. And I was actually just thinking earlier today that I want to rewatch The Batman with Robert Pattinson. So I think I'm going to watch that tonight after the games. AS says, bro, I'm over in Cape Coral, AS? That's the only Cape that I think I know is near Fort Myers. I think. Yes, yeah, I was going to say. I'm not always in there. My family does have a house down there. I don't have a second house. My family does. So that's a little bit misleading based on what I said. But, yeah, I was actually there a little bit ago. Over the All-Star break, I went to Fort Myers, Florida for like 4 or 5 days. How long ago was that? A month? I think so. I'm all out of whack. All out of sorts. All right, we're about 2 minutes away from this game getting tipped off. If you're ready for the game, spam me. Who's ready? Type those me's down in the chat. Come on. eFootball says, will you show the game? No, I can't because I'll get copyrighted. But as you see here, I'll have a live scoreboard with the score constantly updating, and I do play-by-play like radio. So I think it's pretty good. Michael Wazowski's ready. Aiden Law. Ooh, Aiden Law, Hall of Famer. McKenna, Hellbeast, Tyman. AS, Hall of Famer. Benign, Alfred. Like I said, if you want to be recognized as a Hall of Famer, and every time I see you in the chat, I shout you out immediately and call you out as a Hall of Famer in front of everybody else, $20 Super Chat gets your name on the Hall of Fame ball that is always featured on the show. Paul B's ready. Marab's ready. Tyman's ready. I'm ready. You know what? I am ready. I feel like I don't get into this with you guys as much. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm spamming my knees. Benign says was a Hall of Famer on the other board. Well, unfortunately, you're not a Hall of Famer anymore. Starting lineup for the Cavaliers: Darius Garland, Caris LeVert, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. Once again, your starting lineup for the Miami Heat: Patty Mills, Terry Rozier, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jovic, and Bam Adebayo. Heat rocking their black unis. I feel like they haven't worn the black unis in a while, if I'm going to be honest. They're taking the court. We're about to be ready to go. Center circle, and it's time to get a W, if you ask me. So who's with me? Who you got? MIA for the Heat. CLE for the Cavs. We're about to get underway in the 3:05. I like Denny Advia. What's up, Robert Fowler? What's up, my guy? Pretty much appreciate that nice comment, too, by the way, Robert. Heat do need the W. Hopefully they get it. Bam Adebayo wins the tip. Win the game, they say. Heat will start with the ball, so which means they'll also start the fourth quarter with the ball. Jimmy Butler gets it immediately at the top of the key. Hands it off to Patty Mills, coming off a curl. Garland defending. Swung over to Jovic. Evan Mobley is guarding Jovic. Interesting matchup there. Jovic swings it to Rozier. 4 on the shot clock. Terry Rozier, step back mid-range. No good. Bad possession for Miami right away. Didn't really get any good ball movement there. The Cavs stuck him pretty good. Garland pick and roll with Allen. Swings it to LeVert. Back to Jared Allen. Back to LeVert. Crisp ball movement for Cleveland. Ends up in Garland's hands. Now Jared Allen with a little jump shot from the free throw line. That's no good. You'll live with that shot if you're Miami. Bam with the board. Hand off to Butler. He comes the other way. Now to Patty Mills. Mills pull-up jumper at the free throw line. No good. Patty Mills has been really bad ever since his first 2 games against the Thunder and Wizards. Been bad. Evan Mobley, left wing 3. Good. Mobley can definitely shoot the 3 as he opens tonight's scoring. But I'll say this. If you're going to live with a lot of shots, I'll live with Evan Mobley taking a lot of 3s. Adebayo's first shot at the free throw line is good. Bam gets his first shot of the game and connects with a little mid-range jumper off of a nice little pass from Terry Rozier. Let me put my ball down so I can focus on the game here. 3-2, Evan Mobley inside, lobbed up, but stolen away from Adebayo. Here comes Miami. Rozier swings it to Patty Mills. Patty drives on the baseline, reverse layup, good! And the Heat take their first lead of the ball game, 4-2-3. Defense leading to offense, just like how the Miami Heat want. Another turnover. Jimmy Butler has it. Here he comes. Picked up by Evan Mobley, though, so he'll slow it down. Jimmy pump fakes a 3, gets it to Jovic. Jovic on the left wing. Brings it back to the middle of the floor. Swings it to Rozier. Rozier, one more to Butler. Butler pump fakes. Corner 3 for Jimmy off the reset. Good! Heat up by 4, 7-3. Jimmy Butler knocks down his first shot attempt of the game. It's a corner triple. That's his sweet spot. I don't want to overreact to the beginning of this game, though, because, well, the Heat jumped out to an early 10-point lead against the Pelicans, and that didn't go so well for them in that one. Okoro has it, driving on Patty Mills. Loose ball, it's turned over. Jovic running out in transition. Jovic drops it off to Rozier. Layup, good! A great transition run out for Miami. Jovic had it, didn't rush anything, settled, took his time, and then found the trailing Rozier for a layup. Heat up 6. Garland, pull-up jumper, left it short. Rebound tipped out by Bam to Butler. I like the energy Miami's playing with. Now drop off to Bam. Bam! Tried the poster Evan Mobley, but was fouled by the former USC Trojan. So Adebayo's going to go to the line for 2. Let's go. I know it's early, and I just said I didn't want to overreact to the Heat coming out with a good pace and fire because they did the same thing on Friday against New Orleans. But I do think I sense a noticeable difference in the energy Miami's playing with right now. They're very active defensively, and they're very active offensively as well in terms of cutting, getting out in transition. Big fan of what I've seen from Miami early on. Bam did miss the first free throw. That's not good. Bam, second game back. He missed Wednesday's game against Cleveland. and then returned on Friday against the Pelicans. Bam splits the 2, so it's 10-3 in favor of Miami. What's up, Aubrey? TJ, what's up, my guy? Garland coming off a little screen pin down, swings it to Mobley. Now inside to Allen. They call a foul on Jimmy Butler as he tipped it away, but they say Jimmy little hooked him on the back there. So it was before Jimmy got his hand on the ball. The Heat are home, Bob. This is in the 305. For future reference, by the way, if you didn't know, we do our scoreboard based on who's home and who's away. The home team is always on the bottom, away team up top. So if you don't know, the scoreboard will basically indicate it for you. Easy layup for the Cavs inside off the inbound play. So 10-5 now. Jovic, top of the key, driving on Evan Mobley. Stops, kicks it back out to Bam. Bam, quick release 3. Too strong. I know we missed it, but I don't care because I like the no hesitation and the quick confidence for Adebayo on that jumper. Isaac Okoro swings it to LeVert. LeVert defended by Jovic. LeVert drives left, behind the back. Deterred by Jovic. Good defense. Now Okoro. Now Mobley. Mobley drives inside, running, floater, no good. That was an excellent defensive possession from the Miami Heat. They stayed in front and just absolutely took away all driving lanes for the Cavs. Butler drives inside, fouled, and one! Jimmy Butler! Hit a corner 3 and then just drove right by Isaac Okoro for the bucket plus the foul. Chance to go to the line for a 3-point play and get up to 6 points today. It's the first time Jimmy will make his trek to the charity stripe. Spam those 22s. Attaboy, Jimmy. When Jimmy's engaged, the Heat look much better. I mean, that should be no surprise. Should be no surprise. 13-5. Heat lead up to 8. Largest of the game. LeVert has it left wing. Handoff to Mobley. They'll run their set. Allen has it top of the key. Handoff to Garland. 5 on the shot clock. Garland dribbles left. Gets inside. Drops it off to Allen. Loose ball. 2 on the shot clock. Jared Allen turns and fades and misses. Another fantastic offense or defensive possession for Miami. Bam! Lob to Jimmy. He's fouled. Butler's going to go to the line for 2, but how about your center, Bam Adebayo, throwing a lob to your best player, Jimmy, from half court? And it was actually a perfectly placed pass by Bam. Put it only where Jimmy could get it. And unluckily, he couldn't finish, but he did grab the foul. Jimmy's free throw, no good. The Heat are 2 of 4 from the free throw line. All 4 coming from Jimmy and Bam. Each are 1 and 2. Butler chance to make it 2 of 3 for him today, and also make it a 9-point game, and also get to 7 points on the night. Jimmy's second free throw is good, so the largest lead of the game for Miami is now 9. Eerily similar to the game against the Pelicans on Friday, jumping out to a 9-10-point lead early in the first half by playing excellent defense. We'll see if they can continue that as Sam Merrill misses a curling 3. So here comes Miami looking to potentially get their lead in the double digits. It's inside the Butler, out to Jovic, corner 3. Jovic left it short, but great ball movement by the Heat. They've been very crisp on that end. Very crisp on that end. Garland gets a screen, double teamed inside the Niang, lobs up to Allen for a slam dunk. That was the best offensive possession of the night for the Cavs. Crisp ball movement there for Cleveland. Bam, fouled on the floor, made an acrobatic floater, but they say no shot, and it's going to be side out for Miami after this TV time out. 180 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. We're inching closer and closer to 9,000 subscribers, 116 away. Can we put a dent into that today? I think it's possible. I don't know if it's possible to get to that number. Maybe if we have a really close game, big audience. But we put out daily content here at the Heat Report, whether it be a watch party like the one you're watching right now or a video on a normal day. We will have you covered on the latest surrounding the Miami Heat. 3 weeks left in the regular season. We're live for every single game, just 11 left. as Javier points out. We'll be live for the play-in game, of course. We'll be live, if there is one, live for the playoff series, you know that. And then when it comes to the offseason, there is nowhere else where you want to be because we'll have you on the latest trade rumors, free agency rumors, and NBA draft rumors as well. Hit that sub button. Time Man knows the business. Reaper says, my class, we all voted for March Madness, and my class decided to pick Texas. That's a bad move. I would have told you Texas was going to lose to Tennessee. I actually thought Texas was going to lose to Colorado State, if I was going to be honest. Oh, we're losing a subscriber. What's up with that? They just want to make me mad. The news is today, the trollers who always want to unsubscribe when I put that number up top to make me mad, I don't care enough today to get mad. Just don't. Jimmy's got 7 points, Dree. You got Duke going to the finals. Duke looks good right now. I bet against the Duke. I had James Madison in this one, but whoopsies. I'll keep tabs on the March Madness games as well because, you know, I'm a big college basketball guy, and Clemson's up to a 13-7 lead over the Baylor Bears. Joe Girard, the former Syracuse Orangeman, just knocked down a triple. Baylor does have a tendency to fall down early in games. They're one of the better teams in college basketball to climb out of those deficits, but we'll see if they can do it today. See if we can do it today. Oh, look at that cool thing. The Heat team store is giving away a Heat basketball when you buy a jersey. Whew. It's a nice basketball, too. Probably wouldn't use it, but... Oh. 162 people watching. Make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already. We're about to return to action as the Heat hold a 7-point lead. Heat basketball side out when we return, by the way, as Bam was fouled at the elbow prior to the injury. Javier, I think it's practically impossible to get the 4th or 5th seed. The only way it is possible if Miami went legitimately 11-0 or 10-0, I think. If the Heat finish the season on a 9-2 stretch, maybe, but I doubt it. Bam on the baseline. By the way, that'd be sweet because it would give me a lot of confidence going into the playoffs. Bam swings at the Patty Mills, right wing 3, no good. I would say that's the goal. In the final 11 games, if Miami could go 8-3, that'd give me a lot more confidence heading into the final or the playoffs this year. I'd say that rather than the 500 team we've been over the past couple weeks or so. Jared Allen inside for an easy layup. 14-9 now. Jovic has got it. As the Cavs go to a zone, and Jovic travels with it. First turnover of the game, I believe, for Miami. First TO of the game. Don't want that. No. Garland brings it up, swings it to Sam Merrill. Lineup for Miami is still the starting lineup, no substitutions. Okoro drives on Patty Mills, drops it off to Jared Allen. His left hook, no good. Rebounded to Nikola Jovic, but they call a foul on Patty Mills. They said they pushed. Tycoon, the playoff race is intense. There's no denying that. There's no denying how intense this playoff race is. So it's going to stay with Cleveland, 14-9. By the way, the next time the Heat get fouled, they're in the bonus. Okoro drives in, layup, no good, and another rebounding foul on Patty Mills. No, they're going to say this one's on Jovic. Fucking, it's the same official. He hates us. Come on, let the boys play. Let the boys play. I will say, as the Heat have, 12 games left, so let's say 9-3 is the goal to give us a lot of confidence going in. 8 of the 12 are at home. So if you take a business at your home court, you can really make a run here. Okoro 3, no good. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. So after all that, the Heat still get a stop. Butler will bring it up, met by Merrill. I'd go ISO. Butler, a lot of contact, no foul call. Butler's going to see two bodies here. Jimmy drives, pump fake, drops it off to Bam. Bam, backing down Georges Niang. Goes up with his left hook and drains it. That's the Adebayo I love to see. Senses a smaller Niang on him. No fadeaway. Just go up strong. Use your post moves, man. That's what Bam did. Heater 6 of 11 from the field. Garland 3. No good. Rebound Butler. Chance to extend the 7-point lead for Miami as we're under 5 minutes to go in the opening period. Butler to the rim. Fouled. And Jimmy Butler will earn himself another trip to the charity stripe. Jimmy is 2 for 3 at the line today. He's got 7 points. Chance to make it 9 with 2 free throws. Just saw Sam Merrill out in transition and bulldozed his way to the rim, and Merrill was moving a little bit as he got hit in the chest. Gavin, what's up? But please do not spam that, or I am going to have to put you in timeout. Got to give other people a chance to comment. But I appreciate you coming in with some activity. I don't know, Benign. You could only hope. You could only hope. There are 2 games left with the Raptors. That is true. Butler goes 2 for 2 at the line, so Heat lead up to 9. It's the largest it's been all day. What's up, Anthony? Moonlight, Michael. Gavin. Please stop spamming hi, Gavin. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Please stop spamming hi. Patty Mills coming off a screen as it's 18:11. Let me update that. All right, Gavin, you got 1 more second here. Nikola Jovic has it. Drops off the Butler inside. Spinning. Hands it off to Bam. Free throw line jumper. 2 in front. So no good there for Bam. All right. Yeah, I've given him too many chances. As I was putting him in timeout, Marcus Morris checked in for Cleveland. 4 minutes exactly to go in the first quarter. It looks like there's a foul. Butler and Patty Mills goes to the bench. So it's Bam, Martin, DeLon Wright, Jovic, and Rozier. Steal. Here comes Jovic out and running. Nikola to DeLon Wright, trailing Rozier. Rozier back out to Martin. Top of the key 3. Good. Caleb Martin with a triple in his first shot attempt of the game, putting Miami up 10. And that's big because Caleb Martin went like 0 of 7 from 3 on Friday. So it's nice to see him knock down his first shot attempt tonight. He had their largest lead of the game at 10, and just defense leading to offense for Miami early. Allen inside, layup, no good. They're going to call Jovic on a foul. It's his second of the game. I don't know if that was really a foul, but that's just me. That's just me. Jared Allen will go to the line. Allen misses the free throw. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Or at least that's what the kids like to say. The ball don't lie. The Cavs are in the bonus as well. BDLs. Yes, sir, time, man. Jared Allen's second free throw. That one gets a lucky bounce, so they go 1 for 2. 21-12. 3.5 to go. Oh, I see a super chat. We'll flash it on screen next TV timeout. Caleb Martin drives on Garland. Out to Rozier. Rozier pump fakes. Cavs in a zone. 5 on the shot clock. Rozier gets a screen. Step back 3 at the top of the key. Too strong. That should have been a foul on the Cavs. They were holding Bam on the rebound. Garland drives on Highsmith, who just checked in. Good defense by Haywood. Gets a stop. He get the board. It's 5-on-4. Go, Bam. Corner 3 for DeLon Wright. Wide open. No good. He can't shoot. He can't shoot. He cannot shoot, man. Marcus Morris gets it on the right wing. DeLon Wright defending. Morris backs him down, spins to the baseline, fades away, and knocks down the tough jumper. That is a professional move from Marcus Morris, and he's made a living on that shot in his illustrious NBA career. Cavs 6 of 16 shooting. They're still in that zone. Martin in the corner. Gets cut off on his drive baseline. Picks up his dribble and kicks out to Rozier. 5 on the shot clock. Rozier to Bam. Bam drives inside. Out to Highsmith. Haywood hoists the right wing 3 and connects. Beats the shot clock and knocks down a triple to put the Heat back up 10. Highsmith, if you could get any offense from him, it's really a plus. Niang looks to answer. Does. High arcing 3 from the left wing. Minute 45 to go. We still haven't had a second timeout in this first quarter. That's unusual for it to get this close to the end of the first quarter. Bam at the free throw line, spinning, pump fakes, left hook over Jared Allen is good. Bam Adebayo showcasing his full display of moves right there with the drive, the spin move, the pump fake, and the lefty hook. Attaboy Bam. That's the stuff I want to see. Niang looks to answer with a 3 and makes another 3. Niang with 2 high-arcing left-wing triples. Rozier gets a screen from Bam. Terry probing inside. Gets a man on his back and is fouled. And that will bring us to our second timeout of the first quarter. Just over a minute to go. Heat up by 6. They'll have Terry Rozier at the line when we return from a timeout. But in the meantime, shout out to... Oh, great. Hold on here, folks. Having technical difficulties pulling the super chat menu. Or, excuse me, the super chats. Let me see if I can get to work here. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, hold on, folks. All right, we're going to see if we can get it back in just a bit. But first, I got to tell you about our sponsor. That is Factor Meals. Check out Factor Meals, the #1 America ready-to-eat meal delivery kit and service. It is the absolute best. And you get 50% off when you click that link in the live chat. It's also in the description of today's video. It's just 2-minute meals. You're able to fuel up fast with Factor Meals. Restaurant quality meals that are delivered right to your door that are ready to be heated up and eaten in just 2 minutes. No matter where you are, you can heat it up and eat. They also have pancakes, smoothies, and more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. No prep, no mess meals. Factor are ready to heat and eat, so there's no prepping, cooking, or cleaning up needed. Head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That's code HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That link is in the live chat and description of today's live show. All right, well, I try to figure out the super chat getting pulled. Give me a second here. Get the fire emoji started. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Come on, baby. Show me your Heat spirit right now. Show it to me, baby. Show it to me. Says we got good streaming. I don't know why they're pulling. Get some shouts in the chat here. What's up, Mr. Geo? Good to see you. I believe that jersey is shipped, Mr. Geo. I'll double check with our shipping team tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure that's shipped. Just so you know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll let you know on our next watch party, which I believe is Tuesday. Fucking hell. All right. Mr. Ninja, we'll see if we can pull your super chat in just a bit. We're having a little difficulties right now. Terry Rozier goes 2 for 2 at the line. So Heat up 8, 28-20. Heat are 7 of 9 at the line. When they get to the free throw line, they're able to have a lot more success, I'll tell you what. Minute to go in the first quarter. This has been a great first quarter for Miami, defensively and offensively. Niang in the corner, out to Marcus Morris. Heat in the zone. Mobley at the high post. Drives on Thomas Bryant and just dunks on him. Jesus. I mean, can you provide any resistance, Thomas? Any would be nice. I mean, Evan Mobley just made him look like a little kid. Ridiculous. The Heat go the other way. Get inside. Lob it to Highsmith on the baseline for an alley-oop layup. So the Heat go 2 for 1. We'll have an 8-point lead in final possession of the first quarter. Marcus Morris drives baseline. Out to Craig Porter Jr. Bad spacing by Cleveland results in a Sam Merrill contested 3. No good. Rozier with the board. Heat can hold for last shot. 10 seconds to go in the period. Heat can take a double-digit lead into the second 12 minutes. Rozier drives right. Splits a double team. 3 on the shot clock. Gets inside. Floater is good! Rozier with a tough running floater. Gets it as time expires. And the Heat will go into the second quarter up 10. Let's go. Got the lucky bounce and roll off that rim, but the Heat will take anything they can get, folks. Oh, we're back. All right, good news. We're back. We can show the super chats. Hold on. What is this garbage, though? All right. Shout out to Ninja Gaming with a $2 super chat. Yo! What's up, Rolly? Good luck. Not a bandwagon. Appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't know why I just did 5 push-ups, well, let me tell you. Our super chat menu for tonight, as we have 220 people watching, Heat lead by 10, is as follows. Any super chat gets on the show, like Ninja Gaming's right there. $10 super chat gets you a raffle ticket for our month-long March raffle, which is this photo. It's laser printed, autographed by D. Wade and LeBron. LeBron and D. Wade's signatures are right there on this iconic Heat photo. $10 gets you a raffle ticket at the end of the month. The last stream, which is next Sunday against the Wizards, we will raffle this off at the end of the stream. So if you want to get a raffle ticket, throw your name in the ring for this, $10 super chat. A $20 super chat makes you a Hall of Famer like AS. AS is a Hall of Famer. His name's right there. Gets you on the Hall of Fame basketball. You get your Vice jacket. And we celebrate you every time you come into the chat. You could also get on there multiple times. You could become a 2-time Hall of Famer. So don't shy away there if you are too shy. $50 beer bong. I could chug a beer. I have my beers right here. Crack open a Happy Dad and get chugging. And then every super chat is 5 jumping jacks. That's why I did jumping jacks a second ago. No matter if it's $1, $2, $10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. If you send in a super chat, I'm doing 5 jumping jacks. All right, we're back in game action. Don't fall. Don't fall there. We're back, and the Heat get a turnover. They force a TO for the Cavs as they try to get inside. Loose ball. Butler came away with it. Jimmy drives now on Evan Mobley. Kicks it out to Highsmith. Corner 3 for Haywood is good! Heat up 13. Haywood Highsmith with 8 points in the first half. And the no hesitation triple has me intrigued. I like the no hesi. Craig Porter Jr. drives inside and is fouled by Thomas Bryant. No, Coralie, I unfortunately cannot, because if I use any of the streams or the video from the NBA, they don't consent to that. So I'd be copyrighted and my channel would go extinct. The FBI would come down on my head and say, you're done. You're in prison. And you'll never see me again. So I'd prefer for that not to happen. Craig Porter Jr. makes the first free throw. How about Haywood Highsmith's game today? He's made some key plays defensively, but has also been very good. Axie. You're a legend, my guy. I love this question. Axie, we'll wait to flash this when we get to our next TV timeout so I could answer your question in full. All right. It's an 11-point lead for the Heat now. Thomas Bryant kicks out to Caleb Martin. Still looks like a matchup zone for Cavs. DeLon Wright on the right wing. Swings it to Highsmith. One more to Caleb Martin. Martin working on Craig Porter Jr. Dribbles it off of Porter Jr.'s leg, and it will be out of bounds for Miami. They kick ball, so free, new 14. Javier, I am not aware of a free way to watch the games without paying for a league pass. DeLon Wright drives inside. Baseline, reverse layup. Good! Crafty move by the veteran to little Hezzy Hay on the baseline and then get the little area and room to get off the reverse layup. Evan Mobley to Niang. Niang's floater, no good. Rebound, Thomas Bryant. Outlet to Highsmith. Here comes Miami. Highsmith shooting out of a cannon. Swings it to DeLon Wright. Corner three for DeLon. No good. Offensive rebound. Lost, though, by the Heat. And here comes Karis LeVert. LeVert trailing Mobley. Mobley back to LeVert. Open right wing three. Left it short. Cavs not playing well offensively right now. Oh, look who's in the building. It's Sam Lockterra. Jimmy to the rim. Contact and a foul. Butler will earn a trip to the charity stripe with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Butler has been active early, and now he's going to go to the line again. Shout out to Axie for the $10 super chat. Ooh, got to fix this. Shout out to you, Axie. We'll get your name for that month-long raffle. Shout out to Axie. What are your thoughts on Jack Golke, potential Heat legend? Ever since Oakland versus Kentucky, he heavily reminded me of Duncan Robinson. Heat culture. P.S. I want the Wade picture. Well, actually, Axie, good luck to you as Butler goes 2 for 2 at the line. Golke is not going to be an NBA player. I like the story. Great shooter. But listen, as you guys know, there's a lot more that goes into the game of basketball than just shooting threes. Golke is a very fun story at the collegiate level, but you get him in the NBA with these way better athletes, way better IQ players, and way more physicality. I don't think Golke would be able to have as much success as he did at Oakland, and I don't think he'd be able to defend at all in the NBA, and the Heat want at least a little bit of defense. So I do not think that Golke will be a Miami Heat basketball player. Craig Porter Jr. pull-up jumper, no good. DeLon Wright with the board after the Heat turned it over. Right out and running to Jimmy. Jimmy stops. That was a weird possession. Heat still have it. Butler kicks out to Highsmith to Thomas Bryant, out to Butler. I thought Butler could attack the rim there. Martin, left wing three. Good! Caleb Martin with his second three of the game. And the Heat are out to a 16-point lead. Heat offense has been terrific early in this one. The defense is matched. Mobley at the elbow. Double teamed. It swung around to Karis LeVert for a corner three. No good. Thomas Bryant with the rebound. Outlet to Jimmy. Jimmy's going to, I thought he was going to take the three. Instead, he drives baseline. Jimmy resets the offense. Finds a trailing Thomas Bryant. He'll line up a three. No good. But it's lost by Marcus Morris on the rebound, out of bounds. So the Heat will have a second chance opportunity. The Cavs seem like they don't want to be here today, which benefits Miami. I'll also tell you this. The Cavs lose today, they will be, I believe, tied for the 4 seed or the 3 seed with the Knicks. So, oh boy. Jimmy Butler to inbound. Gets it to Caleb Martin. Nothing there. Martin will reset it. 10 to go on the shot clock. Martin gets a screen. Martin drives inside. Pull up mid-range jumper. Short. But look who's there for the offensive rebound. Haywood Highsmith. And he gets the putback. Heat up 18. The largest lead of the game. Mobley at the elbow. Goes up. Right hook over Thomas Bryant. And gets a friendly roll. That was actually good defense from Thomas. I think he did a good job of getting physical but not fouling and forcing that to be a little bit tougher. Jimmy Butler now has it, right wing. Drops it off to Thomas Bryant. Bryant fouled, and Thomas Bryant will go to the free throw line for 2. That's also Evan Mobley's second foul of the first half, something to keep your eye out for. But how about this start for Miami in the second, or not the second, well, I guess you could say second game of the week against Cleveland. What's up, Juggalotus? Loctera, how you doing today, my guy? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Thomas Bryant makes the first free throw. Good offense for Miami tonight, on pace to score 60-plus points in this first half. I don't think I want to be the 4th or 5th seed, though, because that means we'd play Boston in the second round, and I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to play the Knicks either, to be honest, but if they're not healthy, I think the Heat can win. What's up, Turek? I'd like a blowout tonight. Heat get a comfortable win. Be cool. Don't get a lot of those, folks. Darius Garland swings to Craig Porter Jr. Porter Jr. inside the Allen. Allen fouled but misses. I don't think that was a foul. Don't think that was a foul. Oh my, Duke is up 66-41. The Blue Devils are playing good ball. They were going to play the winner of Texas A&M and Houston in the Sweet 16. Jared Allen makes the first free throw. Helby says, did you make a Juggaloo reference? Nah, there's a Juggalotus in the chat. Juggalotus in the chat. Allen goes 2 for 2, so it's 46-30. 7.5 to go. Javier, I do not want to play the Knicks in the first round because that would be a physical, long series, and I don't really want to deal with that in the first round. Caleb Martin's got it left wing, drives inside. Horrible spacing, gets kicked out to Highsmith. Top of the key 3. It's good! Haywood Highsmith is locked in today. And the Heat have their largest lead of the game, which is 19. LeVert inside, hangs, reverse layup. Good. What a tough finish from Karis LeVert. Professional scorer, I like to call him. Ball inserted the Butler on the left block. Butler doubled. It's kicked out to DeLon right. DeLon drives, takes the bump, and is fouled on the pass as he went to go kick it back out to Jimmy in the corner. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Haywood Highsmith. How about Highsmith? Haywood Highsmith has 13 points off the bench tonight, is shooting 5 of 5 from the field, and 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Haywood Highsmith has been locked in today. What a game from him. Now it's just all about not choking this lead. I'm enjoying this game so far for Miami. You should be too. I'm also enjoying Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. They make playing daily fantasy so much more fun than any other platform because they offer very fun daily deals and savings to new users and returning users alike. And you could do Demons and Goblins. They'll give you 98% picks off, sometimes like Caitlin Clark's over the weekend, more than half a point. And you could just make watching either the NBA, college basketball, NHL, MLB starts on Thursday. How about that? So much more fun by making your picks on Prize Picks. My picks today, I took them more than on Jimmy Butler, 22.5 points. He's got 11, so I like the pace there. I took them more than on Jovic, 7.5. He's got 0. We'll see if he can get on the score sheet soon here. Other than more than on Darius Garland, 19.5 points. He's got 2. So I got some work to do, but I love Prize Picks. It's very fun, and I have to tell you guys about it because they're sponsoring the show, and I'm glad they are because it's changed my viewing on sports. That's for sure. That's for sure. I am also enjoying the scoreboard right now, AS, and Rob Cypher. As Mirage points out, today is the legend Chris Bosh's birthday. Everybody spam those ones down below for CB, or if you want to spam CB. Shout out to C Busy, the Velociraptor, the left-handed flamethrower. What's up, Major? Major, I haven't seen you around in a while, my pal. You're coming in hot, though. I'll say that. Mirage, Dree, Juan, Hot Dog, Brian, Bob. All showing love to Chris Bosh. Come on, show some love to one of the legends around here. Clemson's up 10 on Baylor. That's a shocker. Mr. Gio. Javier says, Nick, who would you rather play with a first-round series? I would like to play the Cavs. I'd rather play the Bucks than the Knicks. I'll play the Cavs. I'll play the turnover on Miami. Just combobulation there. I'll play the Cavs. I'll play the Bucks. I'll play the Magic if we're in the 4-5 game. But I don't want to play the Boston Celtics in round 2. So my ideal is the Cavs get the 3 seed. The Heat get the 6 seed. So we play Cleveland round 1. We beat them in 5 games. I think it would literally be a 5-game series, to be honest. As Darius Garland gets side and knocks on a layup. And then we get to play Milwaukee or the 7 seed in round 2. And then we beat them too. And then we'd play Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. That'd be my ideal outlook. Terry Rozier misses a 3. Cleveland gets the rebound. LeVert drives on Jovic, gets to the rim, hangs, misses. Good defense from Jovic. But a loose ball finds LeVert inside, and LeVert is fouled. So LeVert will go to the line for 2. Down 15. That's Jovic's 3rd foul of the half. That's one thing about Nikola. He brings a lot to the table for Miami, but he still fouls a lot. Major says, birthday on Tuesday. Well, happy birthday, Major. Been working on my business, but I've caught most of the games. It's all right, Major. DeLon Wright will check in for Jovic. He'll go to the bench with 3 fouls. And we got a $2 super chat from Mr. Gio. Heat, smell blood, shark emoji. Love it. I also 5 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. LeVert missed both free throws. So ball don't lie there, folks. They'll stay 49-34. I agree, Jay the Fox. Patty Mills stinks. Caleb Martin, corner, drives. Gets to the lane, misses the layup, but foul. The late whistle, but they do give one. And Caleb Martin will go to the line for 2. Sea-Dogs got 200 on the Heat. Good luck. Once Duncan Robinson or Tyler Herro return, which who knows when that will be, it will happen. I think that Patty Mills should be out of the rotation. But to be fair, I also don't think DeLon Wright's been that good. DeLon Wright's been solid defensively, but he's been an absolute zero on the offensive end. But that's what the difference between Patty Mills and DeLon Wright, right? If I had to choose which one to give PT to, DeLon Wright brings very good defense, but no offense. Patty Mills, if he's not making his shots, brings no offense and no defense. So I'll take the DeLon Wright defense over the Patty Mills spotty offense, if you're asking me. Now, if Patty's making triples, then I'm going to go with him. And you kind of need him to make his threes because he's the quote-unquote shooter in the lineup for Miami with no Duncan and Tyler. Caleb Martin goes 1 for 2 at the free-throw line, so it's a 16-point lead. They get it inside the Jared Allen against the Heat zone. He turns and throws it away. 5th turnover of the game for the Cavs. So it's going back to Miami with a 16-point lead. The largest the lead has been today is 19. Bam to DeLon Wright. Wright now has it, defended by Sam Merrill. Bam sets a screen. Wright drives right. Baseline cut by Martin, and he smokes the layup. Jesus Christ, Caleb. Caleb is so infuriating at times. He's such an up and down player. Garland, left wing, drives inside, kicks it to Okoro, and Okoro stepped on the sideline out of bounds. It's another turnover for Cleveland. It's going back to Miami. I like Caleb, but like there are times where he does a lot of head-scratching things, like bad shot selection, turns the ball over. But when he's good, it's like the best ever. Bam gets it on the left blocks. Shimmy shake, fade away, bang. Good! Just took Jared Allen to school in the post. A good game so far for Adebayo, and the Heat back up 18. Bam's got 9 points and 5 boards. Sam Merrill, 3, no good. Make it 6 boards for Adebayo. He'll bring it up the court now for Miami. Met by Jared Allen. Bam drives left, gets in the paint, gives it a little shove, fades away, and knocks down the 8-foot jumper. The Heat's lead is now the largest it's been all day, 20 points. Shout out to Bam playing terrific basketball. And then Bam forces the turnover. Oh, they're going to say it went off Miami. I don't know if that's true. Jared Allen, known for being a solid shot blocker. Bam Adebayo says, baby, little kid. Back-to-back buckets for Adebayo. 4 minutes to go in the half. Heat up 20. Okoro drives inside, goes up on Bam and misses the layup. Adebayo doing it all for Miami. DeLon Wright out and running for the Heat. Resets the offense now. We'll call for a screen. Caleb Martin goes to set it. Now gives it to Bam, top of the key. Bam, pass inside to Caleb Martin. Kicked out to Highsmith, but it's deflected out of bounds by Garland. They're going to say kick ball too. So it's a fresh 14 on the shot clock for Miami on the baseline. Heat can really, I wouldn't say put this one away, but extend their lead here. Turnover on the inbound play. Oh, that's a scary sight right now in Duke. It's a hard fall for that young man. Oh, God. Jared Allen has it. This kicks out to Garland. Garland baseline drive floater. Good. I tell you what, Darius Garland's really good at that floater shot. Really, really good. 3 minutes to go in the half. Heat up 18. Heat have beat the Cavs twice this year. They're 2-1 against the Cavs on the year. Rozier has it. Gets a screen from Bam. Terry drives inside. Out to Martin. Caleb Martin passed up a 3. Drives baseline. Euro step. Reverse layup. Foul. Thought Caleb Martin should have taken that shot from the corner. Doesn't. Drives baseline. Picks up the foul. And we'll go to a timeout. $260 people watching, 2.5 to go in the first half, and I want to challenge the Heat fans. I will take a shot of tequila if we could get 5 more subscribers in the next minute. While we're in this TV timeout, can we pick up 5 subscribers? If we get to 8,900, I will take a shot of tequila. 5 subs in a minute. Let's go. Can we get there? Wendell Cardona says, do you think this could go over 202? Yes. I do. I think because they'll get to 100 total points today in the first half. They're at 80. No, that's 90 right now. So if they get another 10, 15 points in this half, I think it's possible. There's 4 more subs away. Daily Miami Heat content. Watch parties. We're live for every single Heat basketball game the rest of the way, and we're now 2 subscribers away from taking a shot of Patron. Come on. Hit that sub button. 1 more. One more from a shot, baby. Come on. Who's going to be the 8,900 subscriber? Who is it going to be? We're one away. I know not all 250 people watching are subscribed. One subscriber away from a shot of tequila. Now 2. Uh-oh, that scumbag who's going to be trolling is costing people the shots. One away. One away. Hey, there we go. 8,900. Shout out to Heat Nation. It's Patron time. Keep on subbing if you haven't already, though, because, well, we offer deals like that from time to time, and we often have a lot of fun here. Can we get to 9,000 today? We're under 100 away now. I mean, doubtful if this game remains a blowout, but if it gets close, which it's very possible is the case. Sorry, guys. Sometimes you just look in like the camera and you're like, oh, damn, I kind of look skinny today. I am no means skinny. I'm still, I'm 6'2", 205. A lot of fat on my body still. Just trying to work it off, but, you know, I kind of look good right now. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. Maybe it's the tequila. When you don't eat a lot of food and all you do is drink tequila. Just kidding. But, what's up, Mr. Gio? All right, Caleb Martin at the line. Makes the first. 55-36. Largest the lead has been today is 20, by the way. Creo King watching from Las Vegas. I want to go to Las Vegas. I've never been, and I'm a gambler. So I'd have a lot of fun there. I like to play blackjack. I like to place a lot of sports bets. A lot of fun. Baylor's down 10 at the half. Wowzers. Clemson. A team that sucks making a run in the tournament somehow. Martin makes both, so largest lead of the game once again is 20. Foul committed by Terry Rozier. The first foul on Rozier today. 2.5 to go in the first half. Close at the half out strong. Rozier, Highsmith, DeLon Wright, Jimmy, and Bam will be your closing 5 for the half. See Duncan Robinson and Kevin Love on the bench. That's good news. I didn't see Tyler. Okoro, corner 3, good. I mean, you're going to live with Okoro corner 3s, but you're going to live with any Okoro 3, to be honest. Butler swings it to Rozier. Rozier gets a screen from Butler. Now gets it to Bam. Bam at the elbow. Gets a screen from Jimmy. Backing down Okoro. Bam swings it to Rozier. Wide open right wing 3. No good. Bam fighting for the rebound. Gets it. Kicks out to DeLon Wright for a 3. Missed it. DeLon Wright has no jumper. I mean, it's horrible. Okoro, corner 3. Misses it. See, I told you, like, he'll make 1, but he'll also make 1 of 4. Mr. Gio, I'll get back to you on that in a second. Butler drives baseline. Kicks out to DeLon Wright. Corner 3. I mean, stop letting him shoot. You're left wide open for a reason, DeLon Wright. Garland has it. Swings it to LeVert. Butler has it. And Butler forces a turnover. Loose ball. Bam has it. It'll be a jump ball between Jared Allen and Bam. Mr. Gio says, sorry that Chaz gets stuck. Was going to ask about the MVP board. Are you talking about the first Hall of Fame board, Mr. Gio? Because we raffled that off on Friday. Mr. Gio. But, Mr. Gio, you are not a Hall of Famer right now. If you want to become a Hall of Famer, $20 super chat, get your name on the ball, Mr. Gio. We lost all the Hall of Famers that were on the first board no longer exist. It's only the 7 people that are on the Hall of Fame ball. It's going to be a jump ball between Bam and Niang. Bam should win, and he does, so that he get it with a minute left in the half. Butler has it top of the key. Under a minute to go. Niang defending. Jimmy drives left. Drives inside. Easy layup for what do they call it? Offensive foul? Yeah, they whistled Jimmy Butler for a push-off. Oh, that's soft. Soft, soft, soft. Niang, 3, right wing. No good. He get it up 17. Chance to extend their lead. They can't. They won't go 2 for 1. Butler fouled with 25 seconds to go. And Jimmy Butler will go to the line for 2 as he is the heater in the bonus. And I think that's Darius Garland's 4th foul. I think that's Garland's 4th. Jimmy makes the first free throw. That is Garland's 4th foul. He has 6 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, but will be sidelined with 4 fouls. Jimmy goes 2 for 2 at the line, so the Heat lead up to 18. Jimmy Butler's 8 of 9 from the charity stripe in this first half. Let's ride. LeVert has it. 11 to go in the first half. LeVert inside. Swings out to Niang. Niang stripped. Highsmith has it. 3, 2. Rozier. Layup. Gets it off. And beats the buzzer. Terry Rozier with a buzzer-beating layup after excellent defense from Miami. They get out and running and close the half up 21. How about Terry Rozier having a buzzer-beating shot in each first 2 quarters? Got it to go as the buzzer went off in the first quarter and did it again in the second. Offense coming from the defense. The Heat up 21 at the half. How about this first half for Miami? Absolutely turning it around after a horrific showing on Friday against the New Orleans Pelicans. Grade the Heat's performance so far, and you know I don't give this out a lot if you've been here quite a bit, but that's an A-plus first half. You hold your opponent under 40 points, and you score 60, that is an A-plus first half. Not just an A, I'm adding the plus sign to it. As good as you could possibly have. Let's go, baby. A-plus, plus, plus, plus. Brian McKenna says A. Hot Dog A+. Dree A+. Mr. Geo spamming the 2s. Scenes, that's good. Very good. Hell yeah. Mirage A+. Jay the Fox says we need to win to have the 7 seed. Yes. The Sixers played this earlier today against the Clippers and won. So the Heat came into this game today, half game back of the Sixers, but will now, assuming they hold on to this lead, jump back in front of that 7th spot. How about this first half, folks? This was a great first half. Just got to put together another good second half to win this ball game. I didn't expect Miami to have such a good first half, if I'm going to be honest, especially after what I watched on Friday night. I mean, they only put up 88 points in the entire game against New Orleans. They got 60 tonight. 12 games left. Can they finish strong and go 9-3? I mean, I think that's the point here, and we'll talk about it here in just a second. 60-39 Heat lead. And you know what? Because the Heat are playing so well, I wasn't sure if I was going to bring half off halftime back. But for the next 12 minutes, 12, 13 minutes, that is what is left at half, we're going to do half off halftime. Heat lead by 21. Any super chat gets on the show. $10 is usually the number to get a raffle ticket for the D Wade and LeBron autograph photo. To get a raffle ticket now, all you got to do is send in $5 during halftime. To get onto the Miami Heat ball and become a Hall of Famer, it's usually $20. Well, for the next 10, 12 minutes, it's $10. And we'll go 60% off the beer bong. So if you want me to chug a beer, instead of $50, I'll go 60% off and do $20. So you heard it. Those are the going rates for half off halftime. Who's going to take advantage? Heat are playing well. Let's party. Let's celebrate on a Sunday afternoon. Let's celebrate on a Sunday afternoon. What a half. Jay the Fox says, hey, Nick, are you going to make Heat post-game vids again? Is that what you guys want? I got mixed results on them. Like, the first couple I did got good results, but then a couple of them didn't get good results. So then I was just like, well, I don't know if they want this. If that's what the people want, the people will get it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But if that's what the people want, like I said, I'm a people pleaser. If that's what the culture wants, that's what the culture will get. We'll definitely be doing post-game videos for the Heat's playoff series, assuming they are in a series. It's technically possible that they're not, but we'll definitely do that. So, Mr. Gio taking advantage of half off halftime with a $10 super chat. And now we get to induct Mr. Gio. Shout out to Mr. Gio getting on the ball. The 8th Hall of Famer. You knew he was going to be on it eventually. You just didn't know when it was going to come. But shout out to Mr. Gio. Gets that vice jacket and is now the 8th member on the ball. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Is anyone else going to join the Heat Report Hall of Fame for a $10 super chat? That's what I want to know. $10 super chat to get on the Hall of Fame ball. To fire off a tweet real quick. Is anyone else going to make it into the Hall of Fame for half off halftime? Half off everything the menu during this halftime break. Are we going to take it? Is anyone else taking advantage? Like Mr. Gio. I'm cooked. I took the over in Alabama Grand Canyon. It's over. It's over already. It's 3-0. But 2 minutes in, 3 points, that can't happen. Done. Done. Cork says Bucks in 5. LOL. Oh, Brian changed his profile picture again. Jay the Fox. Yes. I actually just tweeted that. That's the thing I just took a second to tweet out. That's what I took a second to tweet out. If you haven't followed me on Twitter already, by the way, folks, 230 people watching. I'm trying to grow my Twitter game. And all you guys come and hang out and watch this game with me, which is very fun. But also follow me on Twitter because I tweet about the Miami Heat basically every day. Give me a follow, and I'll even add some incentive. Every person that follows me on Twitter during halftime, I'll give you a shout-out. I'll give you a shout-out. I love I'll tell you what, I said earlier I am kind of tired of working Sundays. The only good thing about working Sundays is that there's not too many people in the office, if any. I'm wearing sandals right now. I'm very comfortable. I got my nice little Nike hoodie, got a very comfortable pair of shorts on, and I'm wearing sandals. Don't usually get to wear that at work. Ooh. Just gonna get camera underneath to showcase my my handles. Handles are tough. Handles are tough. Is anyone gonna follow me on Twitter? Moonlight says, what job do you do? What do you mean, what job do I do? You think this is a hobby? This is a job, brother. No follows. What's up, NFL Productions? Oh, no, my basketball is going away from me. Can I reach and get it here? See, spin. Oh, I got it. Accidentally kicked my ball. I feel like a little kid walking around my ball. All right, no one else is taking advantage of half off halftime. It's kind of wild. $10 to get your name in the Hall of Fame. Become a Hall of Famer here at the Heat Report. $5 to get a raffle ticket for a signed Dwayne Wade and LeBron James photo. Both of their signatures are on it. No one wants that? I mean, if I could, I would put in a ticket myself. Uncle Plain Guy says just gave you a follow. See? Did he? Yes, he did. Shout out to Uncle Plain Guy, a.k.a. I won't say your real name. Because if you don't want your real name out there, that's fine. Shout out to you, Uncle Plain Guy. Hey, another Hall of Famer. Making my return to the Hall of Fame. Let's go Heat. Shout out to Brian McKenna. Half time. Ooh, I just want to go hoop now. That's all I want to do. I've been very inactive lately. You guys know I like to work out. I like to play basketball. I tell you guys all about it all the time. But during March Madness, I simply don't do it because I'm just too busy watching college basketball. And when I'm not watching college basketball during March Madness, I'm literally doing this right here. All right, let's see where we. I don't know if I can I fit Brian right there? No, I think we're gonna have to extend. We're gonna get to the Wilson pad. I'm also writing the names much bigger on the ball than I did the board. Just because when you write on the ball, just the way the texture is, you have to write way bigger so it could be noticeable. Shout out to Brian McKenna. That name I don't think was going to fit on the other panel. I don't think I was going to be able to get it there or underneath right there. But there you are, Jesus, I'm dumb. There you are, Brian McKenna. Da-da-da-da. Taking advantage of halftime. If you want to be a Hall of Famer here at the Heat Report, all it's going to take is $10. You also get a raffle ticket, a little 2-for-1 special right now as well. You get in the Hall of Fame board. You get a raffle ticket. What else could you want? Guys. I respect the Jack Golchi story. It's a nice story. He is not an NBA player. I think it's funny to think he could play on the Miami Heat because the Heat find guys like that, but he is not going to be in it. Yes, Mr. Jerry, you got a raffle ticket as well. Duke won by 40. Poor James Madison. Poor James Madison. Half off, halftime, bump, bump, ba-da-ba. Half off, halftime, bump, bump, ba-da-ba. Clemson up by 10, man. Didn't see that coming. The Tigers were a very up and down team all year long, but now are just beating everybody. They beat my New Mexico Lobos. They beat the Baylor. They're beating the Baylor Bears, and it makes me very sad. All right, looks like we're very close to the second half getting underway. So half off, halftime coming to a close. But if you get one in very quickly, I'll count it at the buzzer. I'll count it at the buzzer. Half off, halftime. Oh, I also owe 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. 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 Brian, I don't want to play in the play-in either, man. The goal should be the 6th seed for Miami. Be the goal. Because you get to stay on the opposite side of the bracket in comparison to the Boston Celtics. But you also don't have to play in a play-in. Now, I will say this. If the Knicks end up getting the 3 seed, I think I'd rather play Milwaukee than the Knicks in the first round. So maybe I'd rather play the Sixers in the play-in, beat their ass, and then get to the 7th spot. It's a tough call. Tough call. Wow, I'm cooked. There's no chance that overhits. Poor life I live. Poor life I live. Yeah, I think we'd beat Milwaukee again. I really do. I actually do think we'd beat Milwaukee again, man. I don't think they're a good team. All right, we're underway in the third quarter. So halftime is officially over. Cavs starting the quarter with the ball. Garland has it. He's playing with 4 fouls. Evan Mobley's got 3 fouls as well. So 2 of the better players for Cleveland fighting foul trouble. Mobley's got inside. He's triple teamed. Out to Garland. Corner 3. No good. Rebound Rozier. And the cold shooting for Cleveland continues. Rozier the other way. Gets a screen from Bam. Drops it inside the Butler. Butler double team. Dribbles out of it. Swings to Patty Mills. Mills back to Butler at the top of the key. Jimmy drives on Okoro. Nothing there. Picks up his dribble. Has to get it away. Bam has it. Bam swings to Jovic. He didn't get it off in time. And it wouldn't have mattered because he didn't make it. It's a shot clock violation on Miami. That is a very poor possession coming out of the half for the Heat. Very poor possession. Garland wanted it, didn't get it. Now it's LeVert. LeVert guarded by Jovic. LeVert, step back 3. No good. Good box out by Jimmy Butler, and the rebound falls to Adebayo. Bam pushing. Swings it. What a pass to the corner for Jovic. Jovic one more to Mills. Mills out to Rozier. Back to Patty. Patty, he's a little jitterbug out there, I'll tell you what. He's flying around. Woo, 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 woo. Butler inside, floater, rattles in and out. Bam, offensive rebound. Back to Jimmy, corner 3. No good. Bam, another offensive rebound. Ball loose, and it finds Cleveland. Garland out and running, finds Mobley. Mobley to the rack, fouled. Patty Mills tried to draw the charge, but it was a clear blocking foul, and Evan Mobley will go to the line for 2. Yeah, that's a block. I think Patty Mills was still moving. Clemson's up 12. Wow. Mobley makes both free throws, so the Cavs get back within 20, 60-41. Creo, those two could not fit next to each other. Dante is a great, intriguing player who could be a backup center, as Jovic knocks down a 3, and Nikola finally gets on the board for the first time today with a triple. Dante is a great player. Long arms, has a 9'5" standing reach, which means he can almost touch rim without jumping. He just blocks shots at an elite level as Garland hits a 3. But him and Bam don't fit together. The offensive spacing would be abysmal. Bam, yes, he's shown the ability to hit a couple threes here over the last week, but my thing is like Bam is not a consistent enough of a floor spacer, and the spacing would be horrible. Patty Mills got it right wing. Patty drives right. Baseline out to Jovic. Jovic will line up another 3. And he'll knock down another 3. Back-to-back triples for Nikola Jovic. He's got all 6 points in the second half for Miami on 2 threes. My boy Jov, man. Putting on for a city, baby. Garland looks to answer. He can't. Rebound down the Bam. Keep pushing. Jimmy drives baseline, nothing there. Oh, Butler pushed by LeVert. They don't call it. Butler now drives inside. Euro step floater, no good. You could tell Jimmy was not a fan of LeVert's little push there. Mobley out and running. Turned it over. Bam read it like a book and stole it. Bam, pass up ahead to Jovic. Jovic, reverse layup. Good! Heat, defense to offense. Jovic has all 8 points in the game in the first 4 minutes of the second half. He's got all 8 points in the half for Miami. Bam read Mobley's pass like a book, snatched it out of the air, whipped it ahead on a great bounce pass to Jovic, who laid it up and in. Allen, elbow jumper, no good. Mobley tried to get the board, couldn't get it. Patty Mills brings it up. 3 for Patty. That's good! Everybody is connecting for Miami now. Timeout by Cleveland, and this one could already be over, folks. 71-44, Heat lead. Cavs need a timeout. Spam the fireball emojis. Oh, this is Miami Heat basketball. They're up 27. It's good. Don't take off all your clothes. Let's go. Scenes, Bob, Brian, Mirage, Garabado. Spam those fireball emojis. How about this start in the second half for Miami? Neftali, Edward. We did deserve this. As fans, we deserved a game like this. Ironically enough, the Miami Heat's 2 biggest blowouts on the entire year might come against the Cavs both times. If you remember, I think it was the day before Thanksgiving, so whatever they call that, Blackout Tuesday or Blackout Wednesday, whatever they call it, the Heat beat the Cavs in Cleveland by like 35. Like, that was the biggest win of the year for Miami. And it might well happen again against the Cavs. I know no Donovan Mitchell for the Cavs today, but the Heat don't have Herro. They don't have Duncan. They don't have Jaquez. I mean, the Heat are missing a lot of players too. This is a crazy good win. Ooh, Grand Canyon up 8-7. 15 points in the first 8 minutes of the game. Cool. Yeah, Mr. Geo, no Jaquez today. Oh, we got a proposal in the building today. Honestly, I could see listen, hear me out. I've talked about Donovan Mitchell in the past. I think if the Heat lose early in the playoffs, he should be the number one target for Miami. And I'll tell you why. Because he is young. He fits the timetable of helping Jimmy Butler potentially win now. But he also fits the timetable of being the next 1-2 duo with Bam Adebayo for the next 8 years in Miami. The two are very close friends. And I think Donovan Mitchell doesn't want to sign an extension long-term in Cleveland. And next year's the last year on his deal. So if Cleveland gets bounced early in the playoffs, whether it be the first or second round, if the Cavs don't make the Eastern Conference Finals, I could see Donovan Mitchell requesting a trade before entering his final year. And if Miami does not meet their expectations and they get bounced early in the playoffs, whether it be in the first round or the second round, I could absolutely see the Heat going all in for D-Mitch this offseason. They didn't go all in for Damian Lillard, evidently, and they didn't really offer them anything, or they didn't really want to have a discussion with us anyway. But Donovan Mitchell is the guy that you go out and get because he's young and he fits both timetables. You ship off your 2 first-round picks, Herro, one of Jaquez and Jovic, or both maybe if necessary. Like, I'm willing to get that done. Rozier, D-Mitch, Jimmy, Bam, call it in. It would hurt to get rid of Jovic or Triple J, but to get Donovan Mitchell for the next 8 years with Bam, yes, please. By the way, Patty Mills hit a 3. So Patty Mills has made his last 2 threes. And then the Heat get a stop, and then Terry Rozier gets inside, and there's a goaltend called. So it is now 76-44 Miami lead, and they just are on fuego. Jay the Fox, Herro's gone in that scenario that the Heat acquired Donovan Mitchell. Those two can't coexist, and I'm assuming the Cavs would probably want Tyler anyway. Craig Porter Jr., tough layup inside over Bam. It's a 30-point game. Haven't had many of these games in Miami's favor this year, so it's kind of refreshing. It's also kind of boring because what are we going to talk about for the next half of the game? Jovic 3, missed it. It's like PV, hater of the channel, but always comes around for some reason. Good double by Miami, almost forces a turnover. It's going to be a turnover. Tristan Thompson stepped on the baseline. Wait for Luka to get sick of Dallas. See, that's where you're wrong. Where you're wrong. PV, I'm going to flat out look you in the camera, so listen up. You're wrong. Because if he wants out of Dallas now, sure. But what am I going to wait 4 years? Why would I do that? 4 years to have him hopefully ask out. And even then, they probably don't want it. Mark Cuban hates, and the Mav hate the Heat. Why would they ship their best player and most talented player in franchise history to the team they hate the most in the East? It's not going to happen. You're wrong. We're not waiting 4 years for Luka Doncic. If Mitchell's available, you go get him. And then that's your duo. Bam and D-Mitch. And you try to win with Bam, D-Mitch, and Jimmy next year. This is an all-out domination. Bam got a dunk inside. The Cavs missed, and then Heat got out in transition and laid it up and in. It's a 17-2 run for Miami over the last 4 minutes. Niang can't even make the 3. I mean, this game is more than over. I have never called a game over in this early, but it is over. Mills, corner 3. Ooh, no good. I am also loving this blowout. I would have liked an entertaining game. The Cavs almost turn it over again. This time they do, and it's Jimmy out and running. Jimmy's going to give it up to Bam, and Bam lays it up and in. It is a 36-point game. Talk about a blowout. You thought the game on Friday was bad against Miami. How about this game for Miami? Patty Mills rips Tristan Thompson, saves it to Jimmy Butler. And Butler, this is crazy. This is the best I've seen the Miami Heat play all year long. Wow. This is something, man. This is something. Papos can be played. We could play Papos in the third quarter with 4:50 to go. It is a 38-point game. Wow. This is crazy. This is the best the Heat have played all year. I just tweeted out. The best game the Heat have played all season long. The team needed this. The fans needed this. Yes, Randy, we can feel good about things today. We also own the Cavs. 3-1 against Cleveland this year. They stink. I'm telling you right now, even with Donovan Mitchell, we get matched up with them in a playoff series, whether it be in the first or second round. We're beating them in 5 games. 5 games. PV says then just sign Mitchell in free agency. The thing is, we don't want to wait for Mitchell to go into free agency. One, because it'd be unlikely the Heat can afford him with Bam, Jimmy, and Tyler all on Supermax contracts. Not Supermax, but like on max contracts. So in order to have that happen, you have to trade away players. But then why would you just trade from those players away for Donovan Mitchell? It makes it a one-step process rather than 2 steps. You also get Donovan Mitchell a year earlier, which helps Jimmy win now and gets him in the building locked up with an extension. PV, that's what I said. I don't think you fucking listen to me. It drives me nuts. I literally said trade Tyler Herro and our draft picks and our other 1 or 2 young guys for Donovan Mitchell. Whoever that guy that said they had $200 on the Heat today, good luck. Another turnover. Rozier gets the steal. He's out and running and slams it home. It's a 40-point game. I have never seen a team turn the ball over as much as the Cleveland Cavaliers have in this quarter. I'd actually contemplate pulling the starters. Let the G League guys run for the entire rest of the game. The last thing Miami needs to happen is someone get hurt. Layup inside. The Heat are shooting 11 of 18 in the third quarter. Woo! Mills gets it off a curl. He'll launch a 3. In and out. Rebound to Georges Niang. Niang brings it up. Swings it to Morris. Morris guarded by Jovic. Morris, jumper, air ball. This is as bad as I've seen it. I have never seen a game like this before. Yeah, King Mystic, it probably would not be the most fun thing in the world to try to get to a game today. Rozier kicks out to Caleb Martin. Martin drops it to Bam. Bam to Rozier. Rozier back to Bam. Bam facing up Tristan Thompson. Pump fake, step back, mid-range. No good. Sam Merrill, 3. No good. Jesus, they can't make a shot, man. Jovic swings to Rozier. Rozier, step back corner 3. No good. Bam with the rebound offensively, and he's fouled. Rozier could have taken the first corner 3, which I think that's something Rozier has to work on. He sometimes passes up open catch-and-shoot threes, and instead of taking a step back, just take the first one, man. Bam has it. Bam, jumper, in and out. Mobley with the board. Craig Porter Jr. will bring it up now for Cleveland. They trail by 38. Drop off to Tristan Thompson. Spinning hook shot, no good. Rebound to Bam Adebayo. What's up, Baxi? Hopefully that pizza was good. Pizza sounds good, I'm not going to lie. DeLon Wright drives, drop off to Highsmith. His floater rattles in and out. Sam Merrill coming off a screen. Swings to Craig Porter Jr. All the way to Mobley in the corner to Niang. Niang drives, hangs, misses, but Tristan Thompson with the putback dunk. Timeout on the floor with 1:54 to go in the quarter. Heat up 36. How good is this game for the Miami Heat? How good? We have not seen the Heat play this good all year long. We also haven't seen a deal like Factors in a very long time because they're offering you 50% off when you head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50. Get 50% off right now. What is Factor, you're asking? Well, it's delicious, ready-to-eat meals that are fresh, never frozen. They're also chef-crafted and dietitian approved, ready to go in just 2 minutes. You can have over 35 different options to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Also, there are more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled up and feeling good all day long. What are you waiting for? Get started today and get after your goals. Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, premium options with no cooking required. Sign up and save today. I've done the math. They've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. Head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That's code HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That link is in the live chat and description of today's live show. We are back. DeLon Wright, Thomas Bryant, Highsmith, Rozier, and Caleb Martin, 5 on the floor for Miami. Rozier blocked by Tristan Thompson inside. Baylor trails by 9 to Clemson. DeLon Wright to inbound, gets it to Rozier in the corner. Rozier working on Sam Merrill. Rozier out to DeLon Wright. Top of the key 3. In and out for DeLon. And he is a bad shooter. He is a bad shooter. Tristan Thompson, baseline, spinning. Kicks it out to Merrill. Merrill inside. Drops it off to Craig Porter Jr. for a reverse layup. 34-point game. That's crazy. Highsmith, baseline, good. Haywood Highsmith lives in that dunker spot, folks. Absolutely lives. Tristan Thompson out to Mobley. Mobley will line up a three and hits. Mobley making his return to the Cavaliers lineup. It didn't matter today. 33-point game. Thomas Bryant, top of the key. DeLon Wright swings it to Rozier. Rozier inside. Out to Wright. Wright one more to Highsmith. Highsmith down to Thomas Bryant. Bryant facing up Tristan Thompson. Jab step, mid-range, good. Thomas Bryant with a mid-range jumper on the baseline. Mobley, baseline, out to Craig Porter Jr. Drives, hangs, misses. Tristan Thompson cleans it up, though. 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. Let Terry Rozier try to get his third buzzer beater of the half, or the game. He will. Rozier, sidestep, deep three, blocked. End of three, heat up 33, 90-57. Rozier tried to make it 3 quarters, 3 buzzer beaters, but could not do it. We head to the final quarter. It's fourth quarter time. Spam those fours. Get the paws in the air. Brian McKenna's already getting the fours up. Axie getting the fours. Spam the fours. Hell Beast. Brian, Axie, Charles Moore, Bob, Moonlight. Spam those fours. Fours. Deb Miller, Scenes, King of Reese's, Caleb, Mirage, Randy. Creo, Time Man, Gene Paul. Let's go. Spam those fours. Wait, what? Is Terry Rozier shooting 3 free throws? Nah, that's crazy. I think Terry Rozier is going 1 for 3, folks. So Terry Rozier is going to get 3 free throws. How about that? So they did whistle a foul. J.B. Bickerstaff challenged. I think it's upheld. I'm very confused because I didn't think you could challenge a call that wasn't called. how is this happening? Now there will not be 3 free throws for Tyler Rozier. There's a challenge, so they reviewed it. They called the foul, and then they challenged it, and then took the foul away. I don't quite understand how you can review a call, say there was a foul, review it again, and then say there's no foul. All right. I don't get that. Very confused. Well, guys, there's 260 people watching. We have $44 super chat. Can we celebrate today's game for Miami? Like, let's just have fun. The final 12 minutes, I want to not talk about the Miami Heat's game, and I want to talk about the fun times that we're having. I also, if you want to ask questions about the playoffs going further, like, please super chat. You can get on the show. I'll flash it. We'll have fun. We'll talk. Come on, super chat right now. Let's see if we can. Let's do it. How about this? I'll offer a deal. We're at $44 in super chats. If we can get to $80 in super chats. So if we can, as a group, get $36 in super chats. I'll do a beer bong. I'll do a beer bong if we get $34 in $34 in super chats. It doesn't have to be all, just collective. Who's going to get us started? Who's going to get us started? PV says, do I have pronouns? What's up, Peter May? Come on, can we get to $80 super chats tonight? 36 away. I'll do a beer bong if we get there. Randy, that's cracking me up. Who's going to get us started as Thomas Bryant knocks down a jumper? It's our super chat menu. Let's go. My bosses have been telling that we've been lacking on the super chats in the month of March. I don't want to continue to disappoint them. We are in subscriber-only mode in Moonlight, so that Celtics fan is a subscriber. DeLon right knocks down a three. It's about time he made a three. I am happy roaring Peter May. I'd also like to celebrate and have a party with the Heat fans, but nobody wants to super chat and have a party. And that makes me sad. The Heat have done an excellent job of forcing turnovers. 12 steals on the game for Miami, and now Haywood Highsmith knocks down a three. And it's almost a 40-point game. Yeah, how about that, Mirage? And Reaper. What a game for Miami indeed. No one wants a super chat, man. It makes me sad. Looks like UConn and Northwestern is about to get underway. So am I, you boy. Or Yayo. 98-61. Ballers, I did not see your comment. I can't see everybody's comment. But I could see. Never gets on screen. Send a super chat. Caleb Martin layup along the baseline as the Heat get to 100 points. 39-point game. 161 in the game. See if we get to that over. A lot of people are asking about the over-under today. Amani Bates checks in. Shout out to Amani. Mobley misses a right hook. Both DeLon Wright and Patty Mills in the game right now for Miami. Patty Mills out to Wright. One more to Martin. Martin drives out to Highsmith. Highsmith to the rim. Pump fake. Back out to Caleb Martin for a three. Air ball. Baller Central, I am not wearing a jersey today. I'm wearing a white Nike hoodie. Evan Mobley inside, fouled. 9:20 to go in the game. 161 is the score. And someone getting us started. Steve Gabriel, the Miami Heat are like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're going to get. Like that. Today we got the best chocolate possible. I don't know what your favorite chocolate is, but whatever it is, that's what the Miami Heat are today. Shout out to Steve Gabriel for getting this thing going. $34 away from a beer bong. And we get there as a collective group. Why not? Mobley's free throw, good that time. 100-62. Turnover on Miami. No need to foul. Just let him score. No need to extend this game. AS, they've just turned the ball over a lot, man. They've been bad today. It's up 2 wavy. Cleveland has turned it over a lot. They've missed a lot of open shots. The Heat defense has been really good. And the Heat offense has been really good, too. Everything's working for Miami. Both free throws good for Cleveland. 36-point game. DeLon Wright doubled. Gets the Jamal Cain who checks in. Shout out Jamal. Patty Mills drives left. Step back. Mid-range. Good. Patty Mills with a tough shot. That was actually such a difficult shot. Fading away. Deep mid-range. Just absolute nails it. Damian Jones hits a return jumper for Cleveland. You got the over. You're rooting for these buckets to keep on falling. Thomas Bryant facing up Damian Jones. Gets to his right hand. Swings it out to Highsmith. One more to Mills. One more to Wright. One more to Cain. Cain drives. Drop off to Bryant. Layup. Good. Everything is going for Miami. The offense is so crisp. It's back to a 38-point game. Evan Mobley, right wing, drives, baseline, double teamed, out to Porter Jr., swung around to Amani Bates, three, good. The rookie from Eastern Michigan, former 5-star recruit who originally committed to Michigan State, decommitted, went to Memphis, and then transferred to Eastern Michigan after a year. Thomas Bryant facing up Damian Jones, drives baseline, loses it out of bounds. UConn's up 7-0. They are just locking down the Wildcats of Northwestern. Cole Swider checks in with 7.5 to go. Highsmith, layup, no. Thomas Bryant rebound, put back, no, but a foul. 69-104 is the final, or the score in this one. Baylor's down 10 with 5.5 to go. Oh, boy. Northwestern finally scores. Should we start calling the March Madness games instead of the Heat game? Real question. Buck free throw good for Thomas Bryant. That Grand Canyon Alabama game looks like it's going to be a tight one. Surprised at the low scoring mark, though. Bryant goes 0 for 2, or 2 for 2. 106-69. Man, UConn is so good. They're up 9-2. Defensive 3 seconds on Thomas Bryant. I'd like if we stopped having stops in the game. Can't we just fast forward to the end of this game? We call it now. Now or nothing for Baylor. Down 10. There's a bucket to cut to 8 with 4:50 to go. Do the Baylor Bears have a comeback in them? We're also $30 away from a beer bong. If we got to 80 as a group today, I said I would do a beer bong. We're at 47. So basically 30. Baylor got to stop. Uh-oh. Swider to Thomas Bryant. Bryant fouled. So many fouls. Now 11-2 UConn leads. And we're going to have our first timeout. Yeah, Peter May, it was nice to get a nice easy win. Didn't have to worry about anything today. But I will say the downside of this is that I'm very bored. What am I supposed to talk about? No one's super chatting to drive the conversation. I'm just out here talking about a game that isn't close and no one cares. But I will be able to tell you guys about Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app. And I just got losers today. Probably because I didn't know it was going to be this much of a blowout. But I love playing Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. You can download the app and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Or you can use the link in the live chat and description of today's video and live show. It's right there in the live chat. My picks today, bad. But I will be back because the best part about Prize Picks is they've got new deals and fun things to do on a daily basis for new users and returning users. My picks today, more than Nikola Jovic. That hit. He actually had 8 points in the third quarter, and so he hit the more than there. Jimmy did not have more than 22.5 because he's played in only 24 minutes. He had 15, and then the more than on Darius Garland. He's played 22 minutes and only scored 9 points. So my picks are no-zos today. But you guys can play Prize Picks and make picks like this. MLB season's here. NHL's heating up. NBA, March Madness. They have it all. So get started with Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. Oh, shout out to Major Anthony Nelson. Now we can have a conversation about something. Major, we won, Rolly. We won. I will guarantee it this time. I'm cool with it too. Need to play Bam at power forward and start Thomas at center or the other big. Forgot his name. Well, the name that you're thinking of is Orlando Robinson, excuse me. So first of all, Major, you get a raffle ticket for the month of March. Two, I'm still going to disagree with you. I think a front court of both Bam and Thomas Bryant or Bam and Orlando Robinson is not a good one because, one, they can't space the floor. So I just don't think the offensive spacing is going to be good. Like, I don't think you could compete like that, especially considering the fact that Jimmy Butler likes to get to the rim. So, like, if you have two centers that really can't space the floor, then it's just going to be clogged for Jimmy, and he's going to have a struggle getting inside, getting his shot off. So I just don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, I know he hit a couple threes, but he's not consistent enough, and defenses still aren't scared of him shooting from three. If he was consistently shooting 3 or 4 a game and shooting 38%, sure, but he's not. Ooh, what a dunk from Damian Jones. 108-72. Reaper, we just absolutely dominated them in the third quarter. They turned it over. We couldn't miss a shot. Perfect storm for Miami. Bryant reverse layup. Bryant has just been cooking in this fourth quarter. Or just feeding Thomas Bryant, letting him go to work. Ooh, 55-63. See if Baylor can make a run here late. Alabama's up by 1 on Grand Canyon. UConn's up 7 on Northwestern. Jamal Cain floater, good. It's officially a 40-point game. Excuse me. Next game for Miami is, I believe, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday against the Warriors. So 3 games for Miami this upcoming week. The schedule is Tuesday against the Warriors, Friday against the Trailblazers. So you get Wednesday and Thursday both off. So Tuesday, Friday, and then Sunday against the Wizards. You play the Warriors at home, Blazers at home, and then Wizards in Washington on the following Sunday. I'm going to make the proclamation. The Heat should go 3-0 in those games. Maybe you guys disagree. Beat the Warriors at home. Yes, they've been playing better, but you should still win that game. You should definitely beat the Trailblazers at home, and you should definitely beat the Wizards on the road. So you should go 3-0 next week. You go 3-0 next week, you're able to then have a 42-32 record because you're going to be 39-32 after this game as DeLon Wright knocks down a triple. So you'll be 39-32 after this game. You win those 3 games, and you're 10 games above 500, which is actually the highest the Heat would have ever been above 500 today. Originally, it was 9 games above 500 was the highest, but now it could be 10 if you go 3-0 this week, which you should be. I think you should beat the Warriors. You should beat the Blazers. You should beat the Wizards. 115-73 for Miami. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game. We'll be live for all 3 games next week. Tuesday we're going to be live. We'll be live Thursday or Friday, and we'll be live next Sunday as well. So if you haven't already, hit that sub button. 300 people watching. We go live for every single Miami Heat game, and we put out videos in between every game. So join the channel today if you want to be covered on a daily basis surrounding your Miami Heat. And we're 90 away from 9,000. Let's ride. We should get there this week. Ideally, we get there on Tuesday. If not, the latest by Friday. Jamal Cain knocks down a triple. I mean, everybody's making shots for Miami. 118-73. Baylor's only down by 6 now with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Bucket for Imani Bates. It's a 3. 118-76. DeLon Wright drives, kicks it out to Bryant. Thomas Bryant back to DeLon Wright. Wright out to Swider. Swider back to Wright. Corner 3. In and out. Ooh, 2 free throws for Baylor. Makes the first. It's going to be a 5-point game. Could be 4. Amani Bates, another 3. Air ball. UConn up 9. I think we are going to have... UConn's probably going to blow this one out. We got 2 more games the rest of the night. I believe we have Texas A&M and Houston, which I actually think is going to be a much better game than people think. And then we also have San Diego State Yale. That one might be a snooze fest. It's a 13-2 run for Baylor. They're back within 4 with a 2.5 to go. That game's certainly more intriguing to me than this one. And UConn's now up 11. I mean, they're just dominating them. 15-4. 6 minutes and a half into that one. 3 minutes to go for Miami, Cleveland. Orlando Robinson into the game for the first time today. Wow, both Orlando and Thomas Bryant are in the game. That's a new one. That's a new one. Ooh, Alabama up 8. How about Alabama struggled offensively the entire first half and then somehow ends up with 36 points going into the break? Potentially more. I mean, they are just such a high-octane offense, I tell you what. It's 36-30. That's 66 points. I need 179. Oh, boy. Am I going to get a 120-point second half? Probably not. Maybe OT. Thomas Bryant, 3. No good. Rebound, Sam Merrill. 78-118. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. No good for Cleveland. 38-30. And that will be the halftime score unless this half-court shot goes for Grand Canyon. It does not. So that is the half in Alabama Grand Canyon. UConn's up 15-4. That was an offensive foul. They don't call it. Baylor with a bucket to make it a 64-61 game. How about that? Exactly, Misfit Wolf. Only 88 subs away from 9,000. And then we're on the 10,000. The original goal was 10,000 before the playoffs. The regular season ends 3 weeks away from today. Could we pick up, and then the playoffs would start like 4 days after that? Can we pick up 1,088 subs in the next 3.5 weeks? Unlikely, but one can hope. And one for Tristan Newton, and UConn is just absolutely taking it to Northwestern. Final TV timeout of the game, 118-81. Heat lead with 1 minute and 40 to go. 283 people watching. I said I'd do a beer bong if we got to $80 in super chats for the day. We are $25 away. If you send in a $20 super chat, I'll count it. So a $20 super chat would get your name on the Hall of Fame basketball. You'd become a Heat Report Hall of Famer. And you would make me have to chug a beer. How are you going to find a better deal than that? $20 for a beer bong and a spot on the Heat Hall of Fame. I don't know what else you can ask for. Hey, oh. Clemson makes a free throw. They're up 4 with 2 minutes to go. Subscribe, and we can maybe get a beer bong today. Oh, boy, that would have been bad. Let's watch this Baylor game, as that game is much more fun than this one. Baylor's down 4, 66-62. 2 minutes to go. 3 for the Bears, no good. Rebound by Clemson. They don't have the fouls. They're only down 4 with 2 minutes to go. A $2 super chat from Steve Gabriel. Biggest win this year. Finally, a total ass kick. Yep, this has felt good. It's been boring for the channel, but it's felt good as a fan. Joe Girard, a 3 from the parking lot. No good, but Clemson gets the offensive rebound. KLW just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, brother. You promise you will not regret it. Clemson spins, fades away. Offensive foul. It's going back to Baylor. Down 4 with a minute 25. Can the Bears get the comeback win? Peter May, it is impossible for the Cavs to come back by 37 points in a minute and 40 seconds. I actually think the Heat can give them the ball and they just shoot it and then give it back out like shooting practice, and they wouldn't even be able to come back in that a lot of time. Baylor inside, layup, blocked. Oh, minute to go. It still remains a 4-point game. But a steal by the Bears and a foul on Clemson. The Bears are in the double bonus, so Baylor's going to go to the line. A heads-up play by Ray J. Dennis. Pokes it from behind, gets the foul call and the loose ball, and Ray J. Dennis will go to the line for 2, down 4, with a minute to go. Minute 20 left in this ball game. We're just counting down the minutes. 300 people watching. $20 super chat gets you into the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame, gets your name on the ball, and I do a beer bong. Cole Swider in the game. Floater, no good. Minute to go. Ray J. Dennis for Baylor makes the free throw. Damian Jones and 1 for the Cavs, and that's big for the over-betters. We're currently at 201. The over-under was 205. Are we going to get there? Multiple people asked me if the over of 204 was going to hit. I said it was. We're sweating it. It's a 2-point game in Baylor-Clemson, 66-64. Minute to go. Free throw made, so we're at 202. Are we going to hit the over in the Heat Cavs game? It was 204. A 3 would do it. Swider lines up a 3 and hits it! They asked Roley if the over was going to hit. I said yes, and it does hit. Baylor gets the turnover, and they're fouled. Baylor's going to go to the line for 2 to tie this ball game up potentially with 36 seconds to go. P.J. Hall, the Clemson's best player, fouls. That's the ball game in Miami, 121-84. The over is 204. It hits. If you got it at 205, I'm sorry it pushed. But that is the final. Spam your W's. Shout out to the Heat getting a massive bounce-back win against the Cavs. It's the final time the Heat and Cavs play in the regular season. The Heat win the season series against Cleveland 3-1. So the Heat have just owned that matchup. We're $20 away from a beer bong, and you get into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. We will stay live for the end of this regulation Baylor-Clemson game. Oh, Jacoby Walter missed the free throw. I'll give you until the end of regulation. If it goes to overtime, it doesn't matter. I'm signing off. But we're staying live for the final 36 seconds of that game. Walter misses both free throws. What a choke job. Oh my, Jacoby Walter, a projected top 15 pick in the NBA draft, just missed both free throws. He had a chance to tie the ball game. A 5-star freshman with a choke job. And now Clemson is going to go to the line up 2 with 30 seconds remaining. UConn's up 18-6. God, they're good. 18-6. A 55% free throw shooter. Hey! We got there, baby! Oh my God, a 50% free throw shooter just made the free throw for Clemson to put them up 3. They're not out of the blood. Shout out to Mr. Gio, $20 super chat. I'm chugging my beer, and he gets another spot into the Hall of Fame. Mr. Gio is a 2-time Hall of Famer. The second free throw's good. A 50% free throw shooter just netted both of them. Baylor brings it up. They don't need a 3. I'd go to the rack for 2. Ray J. Dennis is going to take a sidestep 3. He misses. That's a bad shot. You should have went to the line or went to the rack and tried to draw a foul. Shout out to Mr. Gio. Mr. Gio gets on the Hall of Fame again. Both of his got ones right there. Shout out to you, Mr. Gio. And I'm also chugging my beer. What a horrific decision by Ray J. Dennis and Baylor to go shoot a sidestep 3 rather than going to the rack. And now Gerard's going to make it a 6-point game with 2 free throws. All right. You think I look like Mike Miller? I'll take that as a compliment, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right. I didn't bring in my drinking apparatus, so I'm just going to chug it out of here. Now you got to shoot a 3, down 6 with 14 seconds left to go. Jacoby Walter misses it. Baylor was down 2 at the free throw line with 30 seconds left. They missed both free throws, and they choked. All right, I'm going to chug it. Clemson's going to the Sweet 16. Boy, was I wrong about that team. I don't know why, but I can't chug out of the can. You guys see how fast I do it out of the beer Merbangas? For whatever reason, I just can't chug out of the can. I don't know why. All right, that should be a perfect way to sign us off. Shout out to Mr. Gio for getting us to that mark. Appreciate everybody who tuned in throughout the day. 6,600 people checked in. Big win for Miami. Heat will be back on Tuesday against the Warriors. We'll be back live for that game, and I'll have a video out tomorrow. Probably for an injury update and the latest around the Miami Heat. So be on the lookout for that video tomorrow. And I'll see you live again on Tuesday. Peace out. Go Heat.